Hello, this is your host Shane with Mountain Crypto. Today we've got some interesting subjects. Of course, Bitcoin market has been doing a little bit of a yo-yo, and Solana has been blasting. Solana chain, Solana meme coins, and things like that have all been doing phenomenal. So I thought we would spend a few minutes and take a look at that. And let me see how my good stuff looks here. I think everything is working out rather well. Looks pretty good. First of all, Bitcoin price right now, $66,124. We could see throughout the day, we've been bouncing around at just below 69 and then all the way down as low as 65 range. So all over the place. The market is going a little bit downward, and this is not a huge surprise. It's funny, the last time I did a podcast, we talked about this, and I was mentioning that I just don't know how the market's going to go because the dips have been so small, and the retracement and the continuing going up farther has been so fast that it's not like anything that we've really seen in Bitcoin quite like this pre-halving. So very unusual times and hard to predict, but typically you do get some retracements. They can be 20 to 30%, and that is what we are seeing. Let's take a look at the 7-day here. Just back on the 14th, we were at 73, and then we took that first hit, went down to 71 on at the end of the day, and then by the next day on the 15th, we were dropping down 69, and then we hit some real lows of 65 on the 16th and 17th. And then today we're seeing a little bit of an increase, but still pretty spiky, and looks like we are going sideways really more than anything else. But for people who bought in these ranges, of course, especially if they bought in the 72, 73,000 range, probably scratching their head if they haven't been into cryptocurrency very long, wondering what the heck is going on. But I think we are going to see some great benefits here if we all hang in there. So let's see if we can get this to go up to the 1 month, 30 days. It says 30-day price change. So that's good. Whoop. What happened? Oh boy. Let's go back here. I wanted to hit this to 30 days. I did hit it on 30 days. There we go. Okay, let's see. No, it just doesn't want, it says 30 days, but it doesn't want to do it for some reason. All right. So there we go. We got Bitcoin and Ethereum down about 10 to 15% over the last week. It's pretty big retracement. But not the worst. We've seen a lot worse. Some of the other coins have retraced in the 20s. If you go down here, you can see quite a few in the 20%, in the teens. Filecoin went down 22%. Near Protocol went down 20%. Uniswap 20%. Polygon 20%. Chainlink almost 16%. Polkadot 13.5%, Shiba Inu 22%, almost 23%, Dogecoin 22%, Cardano almost 17%. So yeah, lots of other coins dipping, but look at Solana, still up. Very interesting. So why is that? Well, probably because Solana has a very good trading activity going on with all the meme coins, all the projects going on. The low transfer fees are a plus. Crypto Slate tells us here on their article here that it's at an all-time high against Ethereum, according to TradingView data, 0.5797, and it says the price performance follows its recent surge above $200 marks, the first time since November 2022, coinciding with blockchain record-breaking network activity. So that's another thing. If you go down and you look at the network activity, look at the amount of wallets, you can see Solana is on top, then Near Protocol, Polygon, and then Ethereum. Other top contenders are Aptos, Avalanche, and Sui, however you say that, SUI. So all these things are gaining momentum because they have these very low fees. They have a lot of coins that are quite popular, and people are trading on these and making a good amount of money. You can see here where you look at the different fees, network fees. I can show you here. There is a huge difference in fees. I thought I had a clip of that. That's why Ethereum is doing this Dencun upgrade, D-E-N-C-U-N, Dencun, however you say that. Again, on Crypto Slate here, they tell us about this on the 13th. And you can see that this launch, it has already started since the 13th, been going on about 5 days, and this is to make the transfer fees lower for layer 2 protocols, including Arbitron, Polygon, and Optimism. So it doesn't seem to be making Ethereum's fees go down, but other fees are going down. So these sectors are going to increase because of these lower fees, these layer 2 tokens that are designed to help scale Ethereum, where transfers can be made on these as opposed to on Ethereum, such as Arbitron, which is the leading scaling solution according to them, and is worth $16 billion locked on the platform according to L2Beat. And same time, Polygon found a 4% uptick to 1.23. I'm sure that's $1 billion. The highest value, or $1.23 each, excuse me, for the token itself, went up. Highest value since March 2023. And the Polygon POS chain has recorded over 1 million a day active addresses for 20 consecutive days. And Optimism's OP token rose about $2.25 to $4.5 according to Crypto Slate data. So this is pretty significant since it started out about 3.5 earlier this month. So that's quite a jump. Optimism disclosed a private sale of 19.5 million tokens last week, and we don't know who the buyer is, but there's a 2-year vesting period that they have. So why are these tokens and their prices going up? Well, if you look, it's because they have so much activity on them, and their fees are so much cheaper. So here on this projected gas costs of a DEX swap on Ethereum, nothing's changed. Before a Dencun, nothing, right? 1875, after, still 1875. Ridiculous. Arbitron, which was 202 for a typical transfer, would be now 40 cents. Optimism, which was $1.42, would now be 28 cents. And Base, which would be 58 cents, will be estimated 1 penny to transfer. So you can see that this is a great value to those that are trading in and out of some of these Ethereum-based coins on these layer 2 scaling solutions. So if you don't know all about this, it's very confusing. There's so much stuff going on crypto. this may not be something you're interested in, but as you learn more about cryptocurrency, it's good to keep up with things because a lot of a lot of other coins and tokens are said to be Ethereum killers. So that could affect, if you had money in Ethereum, you want to know that it's going to be worth what it's going to be worth or what it's good for using. I don't think it's going anywhere soon, but as far as the trading with Ethereum and paying Ethereum fees, nobody likes that. I don't like it. Nobody likes it. So Solana establishes an all-time high against Ethereum with a robust DEX trading activity. Again, I've done this. It is a lot cheaper, and trying to trade on the Coinbase wallet with Ethereum, it's just like I can't even trade so many of my coins because they'll just get dissolved away by the transfer fee. So, or in some cases, I even have to pay more Ethereum than the value of the coin. So, in other words, if I wanted to trade $50 of maybe, well, let me see here. I'll look at one. And this may not be today's numbers, but just going off of some of the, because I've checked in the past what the numbers are. Okay, let's just take one. Okay, I'll take Unibot. I bought Unibot. It's dropped quite a bit. I was going to sell it, but again, I couldn't afford to. So let's just say I wanted to trade $25 worth of Unibot. So and get it back into ETH. So they're going to charge me ETH to do that. And it says here the best price. If I can even get it to do it. I'm trying a new internet feed through Earthlink, so we'll see how good it does. I don't have much confidence in it. It's looked kind of slow when I pinged it. It wasn't looking really great, so we'll see how that goes. I'm going to try to swap this again. So I'm going to put ETH, put max. Oh, it doesn't even want to let me look. Okay, let's see here. I've got 68 bucks of gamey, all right, that I was playing with. Let me try and see what that says. We'll do the max, $68.28. That doesn't even look like it wants to let me do it. So, but usually any of these trades, I would actually be paying money and not even get anything out of the trade. So for some reason, it's not working right now. I don't know why. All right. So Solana, yeah, it has its all-time new high against Ethereum. We've talked about that. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's talk about what is going on. What can we expect? We saw these all-time highs of $73.6 thousand, all-time high just a few days ago, and now we're looking at prices in the low 60s. What happened? Well, a lot of things are happening. People are gambling Bitcoin longs and shorts, and that's affecting the market quite a bit. There's just not a lot of supply. So the volatility, we're seeing the volatility, and this is something we've talked about several times. It is going to be the wild, wild west for a while until we get this figured out. But one thing that is, and not investing advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but based on past history, one thing we know for sure is when the supply is low and the demand is high, the price is going to go up. And with Bitcoin, that has always been more so. So BlackRock, they have their iShares of Bitcoin. They're leading with 849 million inflow, even as BTC Bitcoin price soars above 73,000. They are not slowing down. They are still buying. They are gobbling up. But it says according to CryptoSlate's data, flagship data asset climbed to an all-time high of 73,637, resulting in a significant loss significant loss for those that are trading against it as it rose, right? So shorting the market was not really a great idea. Over $100 million was lost by speculative traders during the day as of March the 12th. And we'll see what happens. Now people are going to want to short the market, and Bitcoin will probably go up, and they'll gobble up all that money as well. So we'll just have to see what happens. Sure, it's going to go back up again, but these numbers are just staggering what's going on. BlackRock is not slowing down. Again, their record flow of $849 million. They are holding a total of 215,000 Bitcoin. So you see there they have right at, I guess that would be about 1% of the Bitcoin. Following suit, ARK investors and VanEck saw 92.96 million and 82.93 million respectively. Meanwhile, ETFs such as Fidelity and Bitwise also experienced modest flows. Grayscale is still doing outflows. They estimate approximately 78 million during the same period, while Invesco's reported outflows of 19 million. So we can expect what looks like manipulation. Of course, you can't accuse someone of manipulation unless you have proof, but obviously whales, big companies, they make moves for their advantage, and I'm certain this will happen. So we just have to be patient and not get caught up in that game. So again, what do I expect for Bitcoin? Yeah, will it reach new highs? Will we reach that 100,000 before the halvening, or will we drop more? With all the inflows, it doesn't seem like we would drop much more, but a 20% correction is something that is not unheard of once you hit an all-time high, even though this one is pre-halving. So maybe that's what we're looking at. I just really don't know. But I think with these inflows going in, there's no shortage of demand for Bitcoin. This opportunity to gobble up more Bitcoin for long-term investors and nation states and other funds that are opening around the world is not going to be passed up. So we're going to see that Bitcoin get gobbled up, and then the price will shoot back up again. So we'll just have to watch and see how long that takes. If there's a big dump before people buy in order to get the price to go a little lower, or just by osmosis, that's what happens, then we shall see. So with that, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. Have a great day. Have a profitable day. And we're out.